Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Hold on, let me, I gotta do a couple things. Then I'll start up. I gotta plug in my mic. Okay. There we go. You know what? Testing. Alright, alright. It works. Hello, everybody. And, or well, no one yet, because this channel is brand new. But, this is a continuation. This is like a new channel for an old channel that I used to do. It's called Space Sim TV. I used to do Forza content on it. But I've decided to move my Forza content to a completely new channel, and I'm naming this channel FF1. FF1 stands for either Forza Formula 1 or Fantasy Formula 1. It's whatever you want. It's kind of interchangeable, but it's just FF1. So, nice to meet you, whoever you may be watching this stream. You know, since it's my first stream, nobody's going to watch this. But I'm interested to see where this channel goes. I'm going to be attempting to stream for an hour a day, every day for summer, and then I plan to bring back my schedule a bit and relax a little once we get into the September area. And so I'm opening this channel. As you can see, we're in Forza Horizon 4. I am a huge F1 fan, but I hate playing the actual F1 games because I'm a big fan of building and really getting in-depth tuning on my own cars. And so we have this Bach Mono or BAC Mono here. It's an Alfa Romeo Racing livery. And we're here in Forza Horizon 4 on the Xbox One. And today, as part of my first stream on this channel, I'm going to be doing the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Now, this is as close to an F1 car as you can get in Forza Horizon 4. It's powered by a 1.6 liter turbocharged inline 6, or no, inline 4, excuse me. I know in real life it's a V6, but for engine swaps, the inline 4 is the closest you can get to the V6. It outputs somewhere near 700 horsepower. I forgot the exact number, but it can get up to 220 miles per hour as its top speed, which is also the top speed of a 2019 F1 car. It has pretty good handling. It's a very, very torquey engine. It's a very, very small engine as well. And I am really excited to see how this goes. It's much harder to drive than the V8s. Normally with Bach Mono F1 recreations on Forza, I'll have the 3.2 liter V8 in. But for the first time ever, I'm racing with this brand new, much smaller, much more torquey engine, and I'm interested to see how it goes. So we're here at my recreation of the Baku City Circuit for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, and this is going to be, or specifically the 2019 Azerbaijan Grand Prix. I'm in the car of Antonio Giovinazzi of Alfa Romeo Racing, or Sauber, whatever you want to call it. I know that they're a pretty sucky team, but I like their livery, and I love Kimi Raikkonen. So I am a huge supporter of their team. And also they have a Ferrari power unit, so that's pretty cool. Alright, but enough talking. Let's go ahead and get right into this. Let's see what we can do here. Sorry about that background noise. That is the sound of my garage door closing. I gotta do a little bit of math here. So I averaged like 128. So 1 minute 28 seconds per lap. You can see that route up there. That's what it looks like. 88. Okay. I think, okay, we'll be doing 41 laps. Yeah. That should take about an hour to do. So it's summer. Currently it's, what is the time? 5:24. I consider that's like late afternoon. It is definitely cloudy out, but besides that, relatively dry conditions. Alright, and there we go. I think everything's all good to go. Yes, I'll just show you this route here real quick. This is Baku City. My route is 2.1 miles long. As you can see, there's some really fast but really technical sections, especially that really, really tight corner off to the left. This is a pretty challenging circuit to get used to because on that really, really technical corner, there's also a huge drop in elevation, and so you need to brake early. Otherwise, you'll see it on the first lap. All the AI just go careening into the wall because I don't think they also account for elevation change in their braking. So I'm going to create this blueprint. I'm going to head on into it. Alright, I do apologize for how stupid my character is. My friend made it for me, and yeah, it's pretty awful. And I do apologize for him dabbing. Alright, here we are. I gotta check I know my tune's fine. My difficulty, everything is up, or everything is off except for traction control, otherwise the car is undrivable. As you know, the newer, I wish that they still used manual clutches, but in modern F1 they have auto clutches or semi-automatic transmissions, and so that's why that's on manual, to get that more semi-automatic feel, just like in reality. No driving line. I also have damage off because damage is stupid, and rewind is off. let's go ahead and get right into this. I hope my audio is good. All right. Sorry if you hear my dog barking. I don't know what he's barking at. All right, here we go. I'm gonna focus in for a second. This is Forza, so you know there's definitely going to be contact. you never see that in real life, but Forza is an entirely different story. The car does understeer. It's something to do with the engine. I think it's something to do with the torque of the engine causes the car to understeer way more than it would with the V8. Alright, here we are approaching the technical section. Went too tight through there. Alright, watch this. This is the death turn right here, so I gotta be like really, really careful. Oh, fourth, okay. Yeah, just the AI don't. You can see that there's that lethal elevation change, and then it goes right into a corner. So just if you don't brake before the hill, you're not only gonna jump the hill, you're then gonna smash into the side of whatever building that is before that corner. So it's very, very technical, that section. Oh, that was slow. Car was very uncomfortable. Whoa! I don't usually run wide through there. I did that time though. Alright. Here we go. Shit, I never won. Oh, man. I'm like, I must be nervous or something, because I never... I'm a little too speedy into some of these corners here. Alright, bring it down into third through here, down into first, boom. Keep it nice and cool. Let's see if any of them wreck. Well, shit. They all wrecked, except for one guy. Looks like a Renault. Up to first I go. See Daniel Ricciardo or Esteban Ocon or whoever you are. Well, this is unexpected, an Alfa Romeo running in first. Man, taking out every, lots of property damage in here, but that's Forza for you. It's hard to not cause property damage. Ooh. Yeah, that's like how tight that turn's supposed to be. You're supposed to just be hugging right to that wall. Alright. Here we go. Oh, very slow through there. I'm gonna try and keep out of this guy. Oh, okay. Oh, that was bad. Brakes locked up when I guess I put a little too much brake pressure down because they locked up big time. And this is also why I don't have damage on. Basically, every single car in this field will be totaled already, including me. Yeah, just Forza is awful without damage on. Or, with damage on. Unless if it's a Forza Motorsport game, but Forza Horizon is horrible with damage on. The tire wear is all messed up too. So like I couldn't do a 41 lap race without completely demolishing the tires, because in Horizon there's no, you can't do a pit stop and get like a tire change. So you have to make one pair of tires last the entire tire race, or one set of tires. All right. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you're supposed to run through that corner. I wish the AI could detect elevation change so that they could stop themselves from hitting that. Not all of them do it. Some of them are smart and actually do account for the elevation change and brake at the right time, but most of them are very sloppy. So that, I feel like that gives me a sort of advantage over the AI on this whoa! Rear end got loose. But as I was saying, I think that gives me a sort of advantage over the AI on this specific track. And so I think for next race, I definitely have no advantages like that. There's one guy sticking with me. Oh, brake lock. Do they all hit the wall? I swear there are some of them that don't hit the wall, but it looks like they're all hitting the wall. I'm running in the 128s in here. The V8 cars are slightly faster than the V6s, at least in Forza, or in this specific case, the inline fours, but not by much. The fastest I ran on a V8 car was the low 127s. I have yet to, or actually, I think it was late 126s. The fastest I've been able to run this car is early 127s. So the V8 cars, when pushed to their full potential, are about a couple hundredths of a second faster around Baku than the V6s. This isn't a very competitive race, but I really enjoy the scenery and I really enjoy the track, so I'm definitely having a lot of fun with this run. I just hope I don't. I hope I can get through all 41 laps without any major incident. Ooh, that was a little interesting. So pretty much my intended stream schedule is, as I said, daily. I'll be doing the F1 series every other day. 2019 F1 season recreation. I also do run a fantasy Formula One server, which is a Discord server, which is actually part of the namesake of this channel, where we do 2 different leagues and stuff. And today is actually the Azerbaijan Grand Prix in there as well. I'll put a link to that in the description if you're interested in joining. Got a little torque spike there. That's what happens when you spin the tires on this car. Well, I mean, that's what happens when you spin the tires on any car. But when you spin the tires on this car, there's so much torque that you can find yourself facing the wrong direction if you spin the tires. Because once it starts spinning and once the torque kicks in, it's just you completely lose all control of the car. Outside of that, the car is pretty tight. The car feels really nice. You encounter a little bit of understeer in some places if you enter a corner wrong, just like you would in any other car. But the understeer is, I've spent like, I don't know, probably 2 weeks trying to figure out how to properly tune this. And because it had untuned, the car has an extreme understeer issue. But I've finally corrected the understeer. That's why I normally prefer the V8s over this new inline 4, much smaller compact engine, because the V8s, you don't encounter much of an understeer problem with those.